It's just that the fact that you're impressed that Nick Fuentes, someone who's a neo-Nazi.
Like I said, like between the three of us, I know we could fill over 5,000 canvassers. Bringing him onto these like fresh and fit shows would be huge viewership. Even debating him with things would be huge viewership.
You're a progressive, right? And you care about effective activism.
Try to, yeah.
Okay. Do you think you generally care about that more than like your money or content or revenue?
I mean, like I balance the two for sure. But I mean, I generally try to point my way I try to balance the two. We'll say that.
Okay. Because earlier you gave a critique about how leftists are not willing to make those financial concessions for their causes, or progressives. Sorry.
Yes.
So if a lot of people thought it would be very effective for progressive for you to Vaush to work together again, would you maybe try to make peace with him?
Hold on.
It's content driven.
It's always with those people. I have no problem working with anybody. I don't hold grudges for almost anybody. Yeah, it's always on their end that they don't ever.
But you know that's not what I'm saying. Like, you know Vaush has issues with you, and in your manifesto you basically you talk a lot about despising him, and to be fair, he says the same about you. But if you cared about activism, you could try to make actual peace. I just think you more care about the content you can generate from the feud, right? Like, honestly.
Wait, no. The maximizing of content would be working with him. Our duo debates did really well. Bringing him onto these like fresh and fit shows would be huge viewership. Even debating him with things would be huge viewership. And also I make him a better person because he doesn't have anybody to copy takes off of now, and he's like getting lost in a lot of shit. So no, I think like we synergize with each other and work really well. Me and Hassan debating would make like really good content. From a content point of view, it makes more sense for us to work together even. So no, but that's just
so. Do you think they are the issue with not working with you?
Yeah, of course. Well, of course, I would say that too, but his excuse is going to be that.
Can I ask directly? Destiny, what? If I set up a debate between you and Vaush, you'd come?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, excellent. Vaush, the ball's in your court.
Well, it's been in his court for like 2 years. But his argument is that
let me ask you this. So let's say it's 2024, right? We've got an election to win. Let's say it's Joe Biden again. He's our nominee. DGG tried to recruit me to go down to Georgia. I couldn't say yes because, PACs obviously cannot coordinate with political campaigns. But if I could find a way to, get it so outreach to say Majority Report or Young Turks, and then everyone like Destiny, DGG, Young Turks, Majority Report, we're getting every streamer to put together people to go canvas together for 2024. Would you be willing to give a project like that your thumbs up?
I would tentatively say yes. We considered this before because there's actually a group of Vaush people that wanted to come in and canvas and work with us. If I say no, it's not going to be because of ideological disagreements. If I said no, it would just be because having multiple fan bases trying to come together under the same event might lead to some bad leadership clusterfucky problems.
I could see that. Maybe we could.
I wouldn't care if they wanted to cut up Georgia and we should all go to Georgia to canvas. I'd have my people, they'd have their people, and the other group of people would have their people. And if we've got canvassers that are closer, let's say that we go to Columbus and they go to Savannah or some other place in Georgia, Atlanta or whatever. We could send canvassers to other people's groups. That'd be totally fine. But the
you could also split it up, figure out a different swing state. So DGG goes down to X swing state. We get Vaush to go over to a Y swing state. So there's no I just think that's the kind of I think that kind of leadership from the top. I think it's modeling what you want to see in the world.
For sure.
I think it's sending a message to the Democratic Party because something I don't. Look, let's be clear. The House of Representatives, they're probably not calling DGG saying, "Hey, can you bring me out some volunteers here?" If you can raise your profile as someone that can deliver volunteers for people, that gives you real world power, right? It gives the progressive movement power. It says that, look, young people are not just here to bitch on Twitter. You're here to get some stuff done. I think that would be, I think it'd be a really good moment for all of us to feel good about going and building something.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, between the three of us, I know we could fill over 5,000 canvassers. This is not even a question. And we could put them almost anywhere in the country too, and we can get them really, really, really driven. I think in one weekend, my canvassing crew in Georgia knocked 10% of the doors in the state that had been knocked for that entire campaign, and that was just with my fan base. Like Hassan could probably mobilize 5 times more people. But it's just hard.
And think about the media that would get too, right? I mean, it would be. I think there are ways to get out positive messages on this that we're just not thinking about because there's not leadership at the top, in my view.
I agree. We have to build the bridge, though. That's the first step, is building this bridge so that we can work together instead of working apart. Like, I think that's an absolutely great point. And you know what? Content-wise, that would be awesome. Destiny, Vaush, and Hassan, right? Raising money for a trans charity all together in a debate where all the money goes to trans charity. Excellent. But we have some, we're going to close it out after these 3 individuals get their say, get their questions answered.
Destiny, happy to hear that you're progressive. Was kind of confused since Nick Fuentes seems to be doing the hard work and very impressive, and all the other lefty people don't do anything. But okay.
Wait, do you not agree with that statement? I'm so curious on that, because a lot of people get really triggered on the left when I say that. But it's so true, isn't it?
It's just that the fact that you're impressed that Nick Fuentes, someone who's a neo-Nazi, I don't know, has a work ethic or like sacrifices his money versus
is it not impressive?
Sure, it's impressive, but I'm not particularly interested in the impressive feats of neo-Nazis.
Why not?
So why not? That's a good question.
I think it's.
I should hit up Nick Fuentes. I want to hear more about this guy.
Well, I mean,
he's achieved more politically than you ever will.
Chill, damn. Maybe you give some advice. You have to be so f***ing mean in here. You guys are so mean.
I'm completely fine with that.
I'm sorry, I had to say something this panel.
Can I just say something super quickly on this? You know, I grew up in Mississippi. The only reason I'm a Democrat today, like I grew up Fox News, Sean Hannity, church 3 times a week. The only reason I ever saw the light is because Democrats were willing to go out there and talk to me, express a different point of view. And at the risk of people like President Sunday telling me I'm kissing Stephen's ass, I do think that there's value in engaging with these people, not because I want Nick Fuentes platformed, but I think if you're presenting alternative viewpoints to people that can be persuaded, that has value. It's not something I'm going to do with my platform, but I think I can tell you firsthand, if no one had ever bothered to reach out to me, I don't know where I would be today. So that we have to stop being so fucking obsessed with being right that we don't build anything and we don't win anything. That is the reason progressives are failing.
Super based.
Well, that's any response, Katie?
I have a response.
Not to interrupt all the closing statements. I'm sorry, but this is.
I'm really confused. Who is reaching out to it? Because all I'm hearing is Nick Fuentes reaching out to Destiny's audience and Destiny talking about how he's impressive. So maybe I misunderstood you.
Okay, hold on. When I said Fuentes is impressive, what I'm saying is that the amount that he's been able to accomplish with far less funds and far less mainstream backing than people like Hassan or Vaush is really impressive. Like, if we did the same on our side with the amount of resources we had, like I said, like, holy shit, like, I got 300 cameras together on a single announcement on a single stream. If Vaush and Hassan did that shit together, go ahead.
So you talked on this panel about how if progressives care about their goals, they should do stuff that are effective to promote their goals, right?
Yeah.
So I have no issue saying Nick Fuentes is very impressive with his achievements. I'm just not sure how promoting Nick Fuentes and shitting on who is a neo-Nazi is helpful to progressive goals. You can say that it's impressive. I'm not saying promoting him to your audience is helpful to progressive goals. And you claim to be a progressive.
Yeah, I don't think we should promote him. I'm not saying we should promote him.
You are promoting him, though.
By saying that they're effective advocates for the things that they believe in?
No, by having them on your show, by calling them your friends, by hanging out with them, by legitimizing them.
Okay, that's a fundamentally different type of conversation, which is a fine conversation. Okay. But what I was just saying is that they're very good at like putting their money where their mouth is, basically. And for people on the left, when they get popular online, at least in the entertainment world, it feels like fucking pulling teeth to get them to do anything politically effective, which is frustrating.
Sure.
Because a lot of people get really triggered on the left when I say that. But it's so true, isn't it?
I didn't
in a
run.
way that was
I
really
didn't
over
run.
the top.
I didn't run.
Okay.
I didn't run. I
Okay.
didn't run.
We had some substantive discussion. I enjoyed it, and I hope everyone
You're
else
welcome.
did too.
Have a good night.
Okay, I want to give